Big Brother really has been watching, and apparently a lot more than President Obama has acknowledged thus far. But the official line is, mistakes happen. White House correspondent Wendell Goller is with the president on Martha's Vineyard again tonight.
Nice day, huh?
With the president on a family vacation in New England, his aides referred reporters to the National Security Agency, where officials said their mistakes reflect a tiny fraction of their operations and all are taken seriously. The director of compliance said, quote, "We keep our overseers informed through both immediate reporting and periodic reporting." And yet the agency failed to report a 2008 order to track phone calls from Egypt, International Code 20, that wound up tracking calls from Washington, D.C. when the computer read area code 202.
It was an innocent mistake. It demonstrates, however, the sort of the ease with which, the NSA, by the push of a button, whether deliberate or accidental, can be pulling in large volumes of U.S. communications.
Barton Gellman, the Washington Post reporter who broke the story, says the internal NSA audit leaked to him by Edward Snowden contains more information than is provided to congressional oversight committees. Senate Intelligence Committee Chair Dianne Feinstein said in a written statement that the committee, quote, "can and should do more to independently verify that NSA's operations are appropriate." But the ACLU's Michelle Richardson asks, how?
Members of Congress have been very clear. They have not received a full explanation of how these programs have worked or any compliance problems with the privacy regulations.
In fact, an NSA tutorial instructs analysts not to give what it calls extraneous information to congressional overseers. Still, the president says there's no indication the agency is abusing its powers.
What you're not reading about is the government actually abusing these programs. What you're hearing about is the prospect that these could be abused.
The NSA is now drawing fire from the left and right, with former New Hampshire Republican Governor John Sununu saying it reflects the administration's reluctance to be bound by legal limits, and liberal Dennis Kucinich saying the Constitution is under attack.
And what it means to be an American means that we have our basic freedoms that have to be in place, that cannot be under assault by the government.
Minutes ago, the White House released the statement saying the president is determined to strike the right balance between protecting security and protecting the privacy of Americans, but it's unlikely the nation's most secretive spy agency would have briefed reporters at all if the president wasn't also desperate to rebuild public confidence in it. John?
Wendell Goller for us tonight on Martha's Vineyard. Wendell, thanks.